Baby, can I just be honest? She has the phone, holding it down, holding it down, holding it down. She has the phone, holding it down, holding it down, holding it down. On the other side of the world, on the other side of the country, on the other side of the world. She said, hold up, where you going? When I needed all of this love. Hold up, where you going? When I needed all of this love. Oh, there's a depth of flight that I need to catch, baby. Oh, I can miss it this time. Oh, I need to leave. ATX to ATL, I'm flying all around. LAX from NYC, I'm making my rounds. Nobody gets so wet for me. Drink you up like Hennessy, drip it down in vitamins, take it down like Chris Brown and OA. So don't ask me. She has the phone, holding it down, holding it down, holding it down. She has the phone, holding it down, holding it down, holding it down. On the other side of the world, on the other side of the country, on the other side of the world. Ooh, ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Goddamn, leave me with something I can't forget. Damn, baby, go show me why you the best. Damn, take a couple pictures with a panties and no t-shirt to send me on my way right now. So when I come back, I'll make your body rain on me. So when I come back, I'll make your body rain on me.
I step on the stool, I don't pick up the phone, it might be me. Different color frames, I need them to see. They want me going, I play like a tree. Guessing I'm him, the one they want be. Hit game Jack Chan, even Bruce Lee. Roll and shoot how they in 2-3. They can't use me, that's how they lose me. Hit up the guys, I shoot a movie. Out the way, there I go. Open eyes 3 days in a row. Ocean vibes, you know how I go, I'm the one to stick through. Even when it's slow, they can do me wrong, I'm stooping that low. Sky's the limit, I'ma go with the flow. They calling me crazy, you ain't running the bro. Won't tell them to chill, I might tell them to go.
Turn the lights off in this place. Yeah, you know how hard I go. I'll be a night, can't stay in my mode, cracking the code. And when the summer is getting cold, you know what time it is. Putting the clock at touch. You know what this costs us. I'ma bust up and cross off and knock off every wish that's on my list. Stay up way too much. My life been feeling rushed, and every song that I make bears my soul. Really in my zone. Force me to be soft, pushing on my motor. So strong, pulling on this leash, I'm a dog. I'm not gonna leave this alone. So strong, pulling on my leash, I'm a dog. I'm not gonna leave this alone.
What's up, y'all? Y'all are listening to KAZI at 88.7 with your girl Juiccy. And as y'all all know, it's South by Southwest 2025. So y'all know I had to bring in some special guests in the building. Introduce yourself, guys.
What's going on? What's going on? My name is Evan James. I'm from Connecticut, Hartford County to be exact. South by Southwest really turning up right now.
What's up, South by Southwest? This is CEO Chief from Hartford County, Connecticut.
And tell what I want to talk about is the songs we just listened to. That's
Okay.
y'all, right?
Yeah.
I like it.
Appreciate it.
Tell me more about it, because I know y'all have a single together, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Tell me more about that.
So these were spur of the moment beats. I don't write, so my boy Chase, shout out Chase B. He makes beats. Everything is in house. Anything you hear will be between Chase or Evan, as far as beats and things like that. So he made the beat. I was listening to Neo, and then he just started pitching it up, chopping it up, and stuff like that. So okay, I just started freestyling over, and then he came in with what he came in with.
Yeah, usually I'm at work, so I'll get the call that he's at the studio. I'll pop in after work, and he'll already have something done. He'll just show me what's going on, and if I like it, jump on, do a verse, and then Holding It Down. That came out last year on a tape that I had called Summer James. That's how we initially met when I was doing the other Texas tour. That song's really been, people make it a joke, like it's holding it down, but it is. For me, I go into these rooms, and that's a song where people that have heard me perform, they want to hear that song. So
I love it. I love both songs. Yeah, y'all keep
Thank
doing
you.
your
I
thing.
appreciate it.
So what brings y'all to South by Southwest? Have y'all been here before?
Yeah, last year was my first year. This is my second year. So I was trying to explain to him a lot of what was going on is really overwhelming. There's a lot. Every day can be running around. Last year I didn't have the mobility that I do now, so I wasn't able to kind of go off the strip. I was on 6th Street, 5th Street the entire time. But it's crazy. I really love it out here.
So what have y'all gathered for the time being?
So this is my first time, but a lot. I've met a lot of different people, ran into people that I already knew, so kind of like double solidified relationships.
A lot of connections out here, right?
Yeah, a lot of collections.
Okay. So do y'all have shows tonight?
Yes.
Yeah.
You want to tell the people where?
Yeah, go ahead.
I would have to look on my phone.
Nah, it's okay. We got one on Tillery, which is the Jack in the Box. We got one at Peckerheads, which is on 6th Street. We're doing Hollapalooza later tonight. Yeah. And then we do have a show with a promoter that came from Boston. He brought a lot of CT and mass artists out here, Talking to the Town. Shout out him. He got a show, I think it's on the other side of East 6th Street. It's kind of farther down, though, so it's not really on the main strip where they got it blocked off. But we right now we got 4. So
okay, and what got y'all into music?
So me, I had a couple friends and family members that passed on.
Okay, sorry to hear that.
Sorry to hear that. I understand. So they made music. When I listen to their music, I feel like they're talking to me in a sense. So in a sense, with me making music, I feel like I'm talking back to them. But I also enjoy the music aspect of it. So
I feel like music has brought me in a lot of different rooms that I feel like I wouldn't be in. So
I think both of us came from like a pain background of why we started music. I started music off the backing of I went through a couple surgeries. I had cancer back in 2019, so it kind of woke me up to see what really life is about. Like I wake up every day with a lot of positive affirmations about just being able to breathe and live and like pray every morning. We woke up in a different state. You know what I'm saying? How many people can say that? How many people can say that we're pursuing something that we really are passionate about? So I feel like that's why we connect so much on the music aspect, because a lot of people put business first, which this music business is a business. We're not going to get it twisted, but at the same time, I feel like the passion behind the love of the making the music is what creates the longevity of it.
Right. Okay. So I see that y'all do more than just music, correct? All right. So what we got here? Explain that to me.
So this right here, this is a sticker. It says "Catch Me If You Can." This was one of my first tapes. I have a second one called "Catch Me If You Can" Volume 2 coming out. The first one had features on it. The second one will not have features on it.
Okay.
This right here, this is a sticker that brings you to my cannabis brand. It's called CEO Exotics. Ed Boys. Shout out to the Ed Boys. I do a lot of conventions all through the state of Connecticut, sometimes New York, sometimes New Jersey. So we move around like that, and we're within the THC community a lot.
Okay.
And
cool.
That's brought me a lot of connections as well, musical connections, business connections, all different types of connections.
Nice. So tell me, what separates y'all, like when y'all hit a show, right? Why would people want to come down and check y'all out? Like what really, I don't know, I guess separates y'all from others, you know?
I think
like what makes y'all stand out?
I think us being together, especially on stage, brings a different dynamic. I feel like it gets like shocking, the word, because I feel like we both bring two different things to the table, and then we come together to do it, and it's really beautiful. Like we've been performing together for a little while now, but just being on the road and being able to go back to back to back, like really putting shots up in the gym, I feel like our connection is getting better on stage. I feel like the beat selection that he picks is kind of out of our district. So when it comes to going out of town, we have a more like country sound, like all over the country for real. So I pull a lot of influences from the South, and like still like to do a lot of the bounce and stuff from New York. So, and he is more led to like melodically a lot of samples. So it's like getting people's ears in tune, because they might hear a sample in the back of his music and be like, "Oh, wait a minute, hold on."
Yeah, just like
then,
I did.
Right, and then he likes the Detroit drums, the Slizzy drums, and me and the other producer Chase, we just try to formulate that. He's been working with Chase for much longer. We kind of started this relationship maybe 6-7 months ago, so we've been curating it.
Okay. So any projects or any tours coming up?
Yeah.
Catch Me If You Can Volume 2.
Yeah.
A couple tours. I also host my own artist showcases within Connecticut. So we put together a lot of artist showcases for other artists to get their things out. I'm also a new artist. I started doing music 4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
I started performing the first time ever a year ago, March 11th actually. So like all of this has been very new for me. So as far as what makes us different, I try to make everything we do fun. So when we get on stage, we're just gonna go have fun. Like I'm kind of a serious person, so once I'm doing music, I feel like that's like it's like a let loose kind of feeling.
Right, as it should be.
Yeah. So at that point, I have a lot of other artists that I've worked with that get me excited. So we just opened up for the Locks not too long ago, and at the Oakdale Theater.
Yeah.
My boy Brazy, shout out Brazy, today is actually his birthday.
Yeah.
He was running through the crowd with his shirt off.
Yeah.
My boy Lowski's on stage stomping. Hype is for me doing what he do. Bams is doing what he do. Evans doing what he does. And I'm just there while performing, taking it all in. So it's like a learning experience, but it's also fun.
So what is something, I guess, that you can, some advice that you can give to upcoming artists, you know, that are just barely starting up, obviously, and then about like the business, you know, being in here, because there's a lot of things you don't know about until you like really get in there. So what is a piece of advice that you would give?
I would say, one, save your money, invest in yourself, because nobody's gonna do it for you. and just have fun with the process. Don't make it too complicated. Once you overthink things, you're gonna think yourself out of anything you're trying to do.
I think on my end, in terms of advice, I'm still working out kinks too, so I feel like I'm not completely there to hand out any real insight except for what I've experienced. I feel like you're going to take a lot of losses, you're going to take wins. You just got to learn how to read people, how to be able to hold yourself, and what type of. I always stand on morality. Like, where's your morality stand? Because it's not to say it's right or wrong. It's just where your morals align with. So if you find people who align with that, do business with them because they're going to have the best outcome, that connection. I feel like the more you look outside of your morality, the more you're going to feel some form of maybe distraughtness or anything within yourself. Like that's realistically how I've been moving forward. A lot of positive mentality and a lot of just sticking to every outcome is a lesson. No matter what, you're learning something, so it is positive. It's a net positive. The more you look at it as like negative,
Right.
like you're not going to move forward because the amount of money that I've spent on stuff that's like putting me into positions, if I look back and I was in a negative mindset, oh my God.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that's not what this is. This is investing. This is taking risks. This is all that. So we just move forward.
All right. So any final words for anybody listening, and where can they find you?
I'm gonna do my promo for a project. Most Hated Man ... is coming out in 3 weeks. It's a full R&B project. It's kind of a half. It's about love songs. It's about pain. Most Hated Man. We walk this this path that we do with a lot of eyes on us, and sometimes they're good eyes, sometimes they're bad eyes. And I feel like in terms of relationships or people that you worked with in the past, or people who are envious, there's a lot of hatred that comes with this. When you're just trying to live a loving life, you could be the most loving person and you could still receive a lot of hate.
Right.
So that's my promo. Go check my page out, Instagram, Evan James Official. I'm gonna have some more pictures and some mic drops and some new visuals coming out for that.
My last words are me just giving flowers to the people who helped me be here. Shout out Ranks, shout out Chase, shout out to Ed Boys, shout out Mama Brazy, because she forced me to go back in the studio when I didn't like my first verse ever. She said, boy, you better go back in there. All right, Ma. So,
well, I appreciate y'all coming through. Again, tell them where y'all can be found tonight.
Okay. So tonight we're at Peckerheads on 6th Street. We're at Hollapalooza. That flyer's on Instagram as well. And then we are at we're on the other side of East 6th Street. So you're going to see us. If you follow us on our pages, you're going to see our flyers. Like I said, my page is Evan James Official. That's EVANJAMES Official.
And mine is CEO Chief, CEO _CHI 3F.
Yo, thank you for having us, for real.
Yeah, man. Thank you for coming. Y'all got a great sound. Keep pushing. Like, I can see y'all going real far, okay?
I appreciate it.
So I wish y'all the best. Have fun tonight.
Yes,
and, yeah, y'all are listening to KAZI at 88.7 with your girl, Juiccy.
Sheesh.
Let's go.
Thank y'all.
That was fun. That was my first interview.